After we got the x-ray done, it was on to meet with the oncologist who scheduled a CT scan, and then we got some false hope. The CT scan came back and the radiologist who reviewed it said it's a bone cyst, and we all had a sigh of relief. They're like, yeah, you may be able to drain it, everything's gonna be fine. And then it's like, oh my gosh, we got the reprieve, everything's great. Then we met with the oncologist again, and the oncologist is like the radiologist didn't know what he was really talking about, and don't get your hopes up, this is more than likely cancer. So the roller coaster of emotions continued, and he told me that the tumor was basically the size of a tennis ball, and that they were going to have to remove part of my collarbone, my first rib, my second rib, my third rib, my sternum, literally making a box in my chest and taking all the bones out of it in order to get rid of anything that the tumor was touching to prevent the cancer from growing. So I am absolutely terrified at this point. I'm going to have to go into surgery. You're going to be taking bones out. I'm going to be anesthesia. And for anybody that has anxiety, you understand the loss of control and going into general anesthesia will scare the shit out of you because you don't know whether or not you're going to come back. And, so we had to push forward. It was cancer. They did a biopsy. Thankfully, it was not the most serious types of cancer, so it was operable. They thought that there was a very good chance that they were going to be able to get it all with surgery. So we got the first surgery scheduled. We got it on the books, and, we moved forward. The surgery happened, and, supposedly it was a success. Everything was fantastic. I was on painkillers. I was in the hospital. Everything was great. And then 2 days into that, all of a sudden my heart started to beat fast. And for anybody that has anxiety, it's not that abnormal, but it just kept going higher and higher, and it wasn't stopping, and it wasn't... they blamed it on anxiety and a lot of wait and see, and it went on for hours, literally hours, where my heart rate was in the 150s to 180s, and I was just laying in bed. And they figured out I was bleeding internally. And then that led to me getting rushed into the emergency room 36 hours after the first surgery for surgery number 2.